Yes, people, welcome back to the One True Red podcast. And this week we're slightly earlier because there's a Nations League final going on and a few of these guys wanted to watch it. Not me, these guys. So you can blame them.
You're not going to watch it?
I am going to watch it, actually, to be fair.
Right.
I am going to watch it. So this week, what are we going to talk about on the pod? So this week, transfers. It's all about transfers. Liverpool busy. Arsenal finally getting busy now. Chelsea doing what they do. Few other signings going on at other clubs. So we're gonna look at who's doing what, and we're gonna see whether or not these signings are gonna help those teams challenge the mighty Reds, Liverpool, that is, not Arsenal, CT and MD. Yeah. So let's get started. So we're gonna start with Liverpool. So obviously we've got Jeremy Frimpong signed in this week. He's joined the club. It's all official. £29.5 million deal, guys. What are we saying, Uche?
Like I said, man, let's just keep calm and say thank you to Trent for a great job that he's been. And it's time to move with our style that we really want to go. So very happy with the deal. Brings a huge new dimension to how we're going to play going forward. Obviously, a dribbler can also play a right wing if required. So a very, very top signing. But we're looking forward to more, which we'll get into, I'm sure. The one that's really going to set it up for the Arsenal fans.
Looking forward to it, yeah.
Well, let's talk about that. Obviously, we've got Mamardashvili showing on the screen there. Keeper who's been brought in, signed prior to this season. Been on loan at Valencia for the season that's just gone, and he's going to come in as Alisson's understudy. But the one we really want to talk about is Florian Wirtz. Now, hot off the press, Uche. What's happened to that? £130 million. There you go.
Step back, mate. They've told us to go to where the sun don't shine. That's what they've done. So it's back to the drawing board. It's been rejected again. I think everything seems to be close. People are saying that he might even have his medical booked in the next few days. But at the moment, it's still a little bit off, probably by 10, 15 mil or something like that, which I'm sure Liverpool, being Liverpool, will try and cover it using add-ons, and hopefully they agree for the third time. But the latest bid has been rejected.
Yeah, and I see, Mikey, you're shaking your head. CT, you've got a big smile on your face. You enjoying it?
Hearing 118 million, you're going to seal the deal, and that's going to be done in the next day or two.
Who says that? The Metro?
How much you saying?
Nigerian Observer. No.
What's going on here?
It's a journalist in Germany. In Germany, they're basically saying that Bayer Leverkusen don't want to overplay their hand, and they know that Wirtz wants to join Liverpool. So 118 million pounds going to seal the deal.
So £5 more million, and we get him through the door.
That's what I'm looking like. Yep.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. The asking price is 126. Let's see.
Well, we started off at 85 million, so Leverkusen.
It doesn't matter where you started, mate. The asking price is 126.
Well, if it ends up at 118 and we started off at 85, then they've done quite well in the negotiation, really. Considering there's no other club.
You're not looking at the bigger picture. They're not happy with the money they got for Frimpong, so they're balancing it out across the two. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you can't take they're playing at cut price rates, mate. So pay up, man.
But they got the goalkeeper quite cheap from Brentford because we gave them Kelleher quite cheap.
I was saying they can't take two of their star players for cut price rates. So pay up, man.
Well, you're gonna pay up. Like I said, Liverpool do what they do, add-ons, and it should be done. This time, that smile is gonna be wiped off your face. Next time we're live on this pod, that's what's gonna happen.
To be fair, we started a few weeks ago, Mikey, saying you're not getting Wirtz.
I did, didn't I?
He did say that a few weeks ago.
Well, a week or two ago, I did say you are getting Wirtz.
We're inching along. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we're inching along. Some comments coming in. Kibsy, big up the panel, and also yes, it will be very embarrassing if we don't get Wirtz. Mamtasef saying yes, he's worth the money. So pay up what Leverkusen want, and we'll get him through the door. Hopefully this week, but we shall see.
Yeah.
going back to the signings, Uche, Marmadashvili in, Frimpong in. We're still looking for a striker, but there's a club.
You claim we're looking for a striker. That's what you're claiming. I don't see anything about striker. Stop upsetting my day, man.
Do you not think we need one?
You not seen João Pedro?
João Pedro's the one for you guys, man.
You guys are on. You guys are trying to mess up my summer. It's not happening, guys. Sorry. Hey. There ain't no Pedro link. That Pedro link came strictly from the Metro via CT's.
No. We don't look at the Metro.
It doesn't exist, mate. We don't even need a striker. Once we get his Wirtz in, man, we're done. Honestly, I don't know what this obsession with striker is about.
So you happy with Nunes then, yeah?
Don't worry about Nunes, man. You know you ain't gonna get to preseason with Nunes. You know.
So you need a striker then?
No, we don't. We don't need a striker.
Listen, this is Uche. This is how it works with club football. One striker in.
And I'm telling you, man, I don't know where you got all these strikers, all these dead strikers I'm seeing. No, that's not Liverpool.
Okay, quick question then. Nunes or João Pedro?
Pedro. But basically, anytime you say Nunes or, it's the other guy.
Nah, not always. I'd keep Nunes over Pedro. Pedro is just a Pedro.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no, that's wild.
He wouldn't be an upgrade on Nunes for sure. He's no way an upgrade on Nunes. So if you're going to be selling Nunes and paying extra to get Pedro, that's a silly move, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. That's why I said they want us to talk about this, Aki. Yeah, don't fall for it. There's nothing to talk about. This is a dead deal. It's not happening. They want us desperately to talk about this stuff.
All I'm saying is most of the players that have been linked with Liverpool are actually signing for Liverpool. I'm just saying.
But you
know what? I'm not seeing.
Name a player that's linked to Liverpool that it's been dead. There's no interest in.
Yeah, except I don't see this link. You keep making. You're making it up, man.
That's
what I'm saying. I'm saying you're making it up. So there's no link.
It's right there, man.
CT, I actually did that because you ruined my day yesterday when you put that in the group chat.
And it's there, right?
No, it's
what
not.
Do you mean? It's there.
The one that I found, the one that I found was back in April or something like that. I've not seen anything recent, but if there's one there,
I've just got to say that this fellow brother in the comments, he was right. I've got Zari in the back of this one. Keep the comments coming.
Thank you, Aki.
Waiting for the fans, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Told you.
To those of you who are new to the channel, if you're watching this and you're enjoying
that picture looks like you, Aki.
It's probably him.
Have you got another device there, Aki?
You got another account, like bigging yourself up.
That's not me.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. Cameron's back. Good evening, Cameron.
You all right, Cameron?
Good evening, Cameron. So if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and do give this video a like because it helps the channel grow. So back to transfers. So Liverpool are not signing a striker according to Uche, but there is a club that is looking for. I'm not getting involved with that.
Definitely not getting involved.
Actually, you can answer that one.
Yeah, trolled.
I'm not commenting on that.
Probably
one.
Mikey in disguise.
I don't want to get cancelled. So Liverpool, according to Uche, don't need a striker, but a club that does need one is Arsenal.
Yes.
Mikey, what's going on at your club now? So Sesko, you've made a move. You made a move for him.
He made a move last year. I tried to tell you guys. You weren't listening.
You didn't want him though.
I did last year. And then I wanted Gyökeres instead of him. Mm-hmm. I still want Gyökeres instead of him. But what I want doesn't matter. It's what Arteta wants that matters. And that's what he's getting.
I love
it.
I've been swayed on that, because I've been listening to a few other people talking about the comparison between them.
Playing styles.
I think Sesko probably suits our style a bit more.
That's what everyone.
In terms of the way we play now, I don't know if Arteta wants to change it, and we actually do need a goal scorer. So it might be his way of thinking, but I think if he's sticking to the way that we're playing now, I think Sesko just fits the bill.
Big man up
That's
top.
What all the stats people have been saying.
Yeah.
I think I said it a couple of weeks back. All the stats people are saying Sesko
and he
for
can
Arsenal and Liverpool, because Arsenal and Liverpool both in the market for strikers. Sesko apparently is the guy that meets everything that you'd be looking for on paper.
Yeah.
But on my eye and in the goal numbers, meets what I want. And that's 100 goals across 2 seasons.
I've got a question. I've got a question for you. Both of you really, but more on the Mikey side. So so you brought in this new director of football, whatever title he's got. And I think you said that he was more leaning towards Kerkez, and then Arteta wanted Sesko. Are you not slightly bothered, concerned that he's not getting the guy you brought in to do that job is not getting what he wants, and the manager's overruling him? Are you bothered at all?
No, and you know why? Because the manager needs the players that he wants. If he's going to be held accountable at the end of this season coming, and he gets a striker that he didn't want, then it just doesn't make sense. If he's got the striker that he wants, which people say is the missing piece of the puzzle, and we finish second or we don't progress we have to progress from the points tally this year. But if we don't, then it's going to be an issue. And Arteta will be
live and die by it.
I think Arsenal are going to be in for a long, long season if they think that's the case, because one striker is not going to be solving their problems. Like Sesko needs supply. Who's he going to get supply from? What, Martinelli?
It's a good question.
We're looking at a winger as well.
If you want to go on to our other transfer targets, we can.
It's a good question.
It's a good segue. Well done, Aki. You've done something.
Perfect segue. So the other name on that list is Zubimendi. Now this guy,
let's not Real Madrid.
Zubimendi.
Aki led us about Rodrigo.
We're talking about Zubimendi. So
listen,
this guy,
I'm getting to the point where I don't want this guy, because he's causing problems for a lot of clubs, man. I don't know. He's not committing to anything, which is okay, rightly so. As a player, you don't have to commit to nothing if you haven't signed anything. But this is ridiculous, man. We were supposed to sign him from, I think, Jan or whatever. A deal was put in place before the end of the season. We're told it's done. What's happening? This guy's doing press runs about he likes other managers and all this other stuff. He likes Real Madrid, and stop this. Let's get players that are going to be committed to us, and stop this tomfoolery of chasing these players that don't want to play for us, man.
What I've seen is that after the international break, that's when the deals will be done. So if this guy isn't in after the international break, he can run. I've got no interest in him whatsoever. On to the next target. In fact, I want Partey to sign up anyway. So it's not really Partey signs up.
So happy. What happened to you guys? Let me ask a few questions. So where you guys getting the bid rejected was coming from the Times. So the Times is
being rejected everywhere, Houdini.
Rejected. Accept it. I know you Liverpool fans are on cloud 9, but accept some bad news, man.
I know, unfortunately, I would like Osimhen did turn down the Saudi deal, so maybe that's what to get excited about.
You can't afford him.
That's the threshold now with the money. You can't pay that price.
Nah, mate. You can't pay that.
700,000 a week.
Definitely can't pay that weekly wages, that's for sure.
Oh my God.
And also Cameron, yes, there are. Sorry, go on, Nietzsche.
No, I was just gonna say I put the comments about we haven't got our names, but obviously every time we put comments, our name disappears. What a good shout.
They are there, Houdini. It's just once you put the comments up or the banner, it just takes our name away. So that's limitation of the platform we're on, unfortunately, but it will be there.
Also, where are the Rodrigo vibes coming from? He's been linked to us, not Arsenal.
I don't know. Where's he been linked to? What source was that, Aki?
Well, all the sources.
He actually has been linked to us.
Rodrigo linked Liverpool.
What source?
Arsenal. Huh?
What source?
They're all sources at the end of the day, mate. Ketchup, mayonnaise.
Which one? Oh, so it's only the Mexican.
I'm saying they're all UK based, made in the UK. That's what you need to know.
All right. So
I saw one today.
Source links Rodrigo to us. Okay.
So let's talk about Rodrigo then. So obviously Rodrigo would be to. Oh, sorry, Cameron. Just reading your comment there. Houdini, it was an old bid. Florian Pettenberg said it's done at 142 million, and I'm assuming that's euros. I'm not sure what that equates to in pounds. But just going back to Rodrigo, CT. No, actually, no. I'll go with Mikey because I know Martinelli.
Picking on Mikey today.
What's going on?
I know that Martinelli is not a favourite player of Mikey, so you'd be more than happy to see Rodrigo come in.
Yeah, 100%. Rodrigo would change the dynamic of our attack dramatically. Martinelli is a dead player. He's scared to go past players, and I detest him.
Whoa.
So,
those are not my views, man.
Originally, I wanted Nico Williams, but that guy doesn't want to leave Spain as well. Some of these guys just want to live in the provinces, and if that's the case, stay there. So then the next one in line is Rodrigo, and that looks like a doable deal for somebody because Madrid are loading up on attackers again. So yeah, Rodrigo, I'd love Arsenal. The talk was 85 million though, which seems a bit steep for me.
Damn.
But he's still relatively young.
What's his
he's
age?
been playing at the top. I think he's 23-ish.
23, 24, yeah, 23.
24.
He's been playing at the top level for a while now in the top competitions. So he'd be ready to roll. So yeah, ready-made package on that left wing to deal with Martinelli. Be perfect.
Would you not want to keep Martinelli though, Mike?
Oh, no.
Not as a backup to come off the bench against all these Carabao Cup games and all that.
Carabao Cup, yeah.
I think we still got to keep him.
Maybe the easier Champions League games when we need to rest our good players.
Good players. This is cold.
Just non-stop every week. Cut the guy some
Listen,
slack.
a lot of people are jumping on this bandwagon now. They're seeing what I've been seeing.
Cameron.
Yeah, you see, Cameron knows.
Yeah, his facts actually. He's not. He can't be Brazilian still, but yeah,
100%. Cameron.
We shouldn't be promoting conspiracy
Who
theories.
puts their head down? And there's no Brazilian that puts their head down and just runs. No Brazilian player does that.
It's made in North London, that's why. Sorry. So Rodrigo, Zubimendi, Sesko. Hopefully, those you're hoping that those are going to be your signings this week. Any other links that you wanna mention?
Oh, we've got one on the banners, no?
Great signing, wasn't it?
Oh yes, we got an actual signing.
Oh yeah, sorry, congratulations, you're right.
Yeah, I forgot.
Big up.
you lot can mock all you want, but he was in the top 5
GG.
keepers of last season. We're playing for Bournemouth.
Yes,
so
it's good to have a number 2.
he's the most expensive keeper in the world as well. And we got him at a 5 mil.
Pedigree.
He's a good signing.
I know-
He's a good signing.
It's a
I know
great
you don't want
signing.
to make some jokes about another Chelsea reject and all this stuff.
No,
but
mate,
No,
I'm saying
I'll
pedigree.
say
5 mil, I'll
he's
take
better
it.
than Raya, in my opinion. I reckon
Yeah, okay,
Raya
yeah.
gets benched.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know if he's
These views are not shared by anybody else on the pod.
Lots of people share those views.
No, they definitely don't.
They do.
That's
Yeah.
the disclaimer.
I'd have kept him on my
For
team over Raya.
those of you that watch this pod regularly, you would have seen that Raya was in our team of the season.
Yeah.
But Kepa's been better than him apparently, and wasn't suggested by Aki at that point. But yeah, we move.
Well, I just didn't put Raya my top goalkeeper either. I put Forrest's keeper.
Cameron's going into details.
Yeah,
Exactly, Kidsy. For 5 million.
You can't go wrong with that.
Listen, for 5 million for a guaranteed certified number 2 keeper, it's the best thing that we could do as a club because then you can release. What is this?
He's changed his name. It is
Marinelli.
Marinelli.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past him.
Good one. Denny.
And he's
Martinelli
28.
slander
And
is a
he's
bit
28.
much.
He's not 22
All right.
or whatever he is.
He's all right. I'm going to stick up for Martinelli. He's all right. He's all right.
You're
Coming
going
off
to
the
stick
bench.
up for him. He's
No.
all right.
Coming off the bench.
Give
Coming
it
off,
to him with that
as a
support.
squad player, I'll take him all day. Not in the first team. Not in our first 11.
Yeah, that's fair. If he gets 10 minutes at the end of a game when the other team's tired, then his pace can be used.
Yeah. I think Martinelli was excellent.
There are some easy games.
The job he's doing at Arsenal on that side is exactly where I want him. So keep it up. Good stuff. Encouraging.
What?
Encouraging, Martinelli.
Martinelli destroyed your team not so long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. What's the issue? What's the issue?
So going back to Kepa, just a quick question before we move on. My favorite topic is Arteta's number ones.
I knew you was going to mention Arteta.
Of course, I've got to mention. Do you think
anything you say about me, you have to have Arteta come in second?
Do you think that he's bringing it? Or in fact, Kepa. Do you think Kepa's coming to be number 2? Because I don't think he is personally.
Yeah.
What do you think he's coming to do?
To displace Raya. He's going to try and get back into the Spain squad. I don't understand how you go from being number 1 at Bournemouth and then go to be number 2.
He was on loan.
There's no Spain. He could go back to Spain. He could go anywhere else. Why would he come to be number 2? I don't think he is personally.
He's probably been promised cup games. To be fair, he's been promised a few games this season, but he's definitely not number 1. Raya just took the number 1 shirt, number 1 jersey as well. So. Say that again.
Listen,
I don't think he's sorry, Mikey.
Let's go back to the Liverpool banner. You signed Mamardashvili for 25 million. Is he coming to sit on the bench? Let's talk.
He has to. Yeah, let's talk. He probably thinks, and I think it's the same with Kepa.
He knows he's going to play because Alisson has missed at least 10 games.
He probably thinks that he can come in and take Alisson's shirt. As long as Alisson's fit, Alisson's number 1. And I think it's the same with Kepa as well. With Raya as well. But
why are you asking me the question?
And he said that.
I'm saying to you, I think the guy's coming in. Mamardashvili is coming in thinking he's going to be number 1. It's not going to happen.
If Kepa, any player,
he did an interview already. He already said that he's come to learn off Alisson. He'll play some games and he's ready to fight for his place.
Right. So it's just what Rel just said then. Thanks, Aki. Great contribution.
No, listen, I'm just reaffirming what the guy said.
Any player that comes into Arsenal, I want to be competing anyway. They should be trying to be the number 1. They should be trying to play. Like Martinelli is going to try and play when someone comes in, but he's not going to play.
Marinelli.
Because West is best.
I predicted it.
Houdini, you're late with that. He already called it. We knew that was going to come up.
Cameron Elder, I'm sure Arteta signed 7 keepers. It's just an obsession. Left backs as well.
No, he's only signed a few keepers.
He's only signed a few, yeah.
A few. Like, that's not a lot. 5 years.
Remember, a couple of them have been on loan.
Kibbsy's right. This is true. There'll be a bit of beef in the camp when he gets subbed off. He doesn't like to come off, does he?
But... he'll be taking pens as well.
There you go. We're playing as false 9 according to Houdini. Okay, so let's move on to Chelsea, because Chelsea have been doing a lot of business. They've managed to get into the Champions League, and they've been doing it. Now, 2 of these people I've never heard of in my life. Now, that might be a reflection on me and lack of football knowledge or football manager knowledge even. But Estevao and Esugo, I don't know what position they play in, where they're from, whether or not they're going to add anything. But let's start with Liam Delap. Good signing for Chelsea, number 9. Mikey.
Yep.
Basic.
You again.
Basic.
Definitely. No, go to Aki.
Okay, Aki, go on. Basic.
He said basic.
Well, you know, like if you're looking to win the league, if you're looking to challenge the top 4, looking to build like a legacy, or a great team, you don't buy players like Delap, really. You let them go to like Man U or whoever. They're scraping the barrel for that signing, to be honest with you. And the other 2, I don't even know who they are. So it could be £30 million well spent or not. But
great, thanks.
Going by,
once again,
I'd hazard a guess, Mikey, before you have a go at me again. That 90% of people watching this program do not know who these guys are. 90% of Chelsea fans won't know who these guys are. But Mikey, the guru of football knowledge, you know who they are. So enlighten us. Tell us who they are.
So these 2 are apparent. Do you want me to go or what? These 2 are apparent wonder kids, actually. But Chelsea are renowned for signing wonder kids. And you know what happens? They sign them and then they end up making profit on them because that's their model. So whether they're going to come into the first team or not is neither here nor there. Delap is going to be contending for the first team with Jackson. It looks like they're going to go for another striker as well. They were linked to, was it Ekitike?
Yeah.
And so, but back to my point on Delap is a great signing for them. They've had Jackson up front. Delap is an improvement on Jackson.
Oh, come on, Mikey.
Finishing wise, I'd say.
He's an improvement on Jackson. How many goals did Jackson get?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I don't know.
How many goals? Yeah, look it up for me.
What's your talking?
So Delap's playing style helps Chelsea because he's got great hold-up play. He's powerful. He's quick. He can do what Jackson can do, but I trust him in front of goal more than I trust Jackson. Simple as that. So if
you'd be happy if Arteta signed Delap?
Wait a minute. I'm not finished. I would have been happy, yeah.
We haven't got all day.
So in terms of Delap, £30 million signing, they will get their money back and some, even if it doesn't work out. So it's a good signing, 30 million.
So you agree? As in,
I agree. It's a good signing because you got to build. Chelsea need to build a squad, and they're building that. And Delap is proven-ish in the Premier League, and I think at a better team will do even better. So,
how many did
I personally think he's better than Jackson.
Well, goal scoring wise, you'll both be right. He got 12 Premier League goals, Delap, this season. Jackson got 10. Delap got 2 assists, and Jackson got 5.
And Delap and Jackson
got the penalties.
We don't do that, Aki. That's only.
You'll have to look that one up. Look that one up, Aki.
You can look it up.
Doing that.
It'd be interesting to see how much
misses
Jackson had as well.
Behalf.
Jackson likes to miss a lot, doesn't he? So it's definitely an improvement.
So, let me get this right then. You have Delap in your team.
Really. There's not much in it, is there, really? It's not like they're not buying the top player. Like, let's be honest.
Okay, Jackson or Nunes?
Why you come? What's this love of Nunes?
Jackson or Nunes?
I'm just saying to you, like, look, man, Nunes, Jackson versus Delap. There's not much in it. I could see one sign up with the other. There's not much in it.
That wasn't the question.
He doesn't want to answer.
You know the answer. I've told you. I answered this question already. I said to you, anything with Nunes, the other guy wins. So stop wasting my time on this question. But bottom line, back to Jackson. The Jackson issue is Jackson versus Delap. It could go either way, but it's not going to win you the title. That's not what we're doing here. As for Estevio, like Mikey said, this is a kid that's the thing. You know, it's difficult when you're talking to people that don't watch football or read up about football. Estevio got called up by the Brazilian team, so obviously you guys are dissing like he's just some random Brazilian, right? He's not. He's a wonder kid that's already got called up by his national team, Brazil of all places. So come on, guys. You know, get to the picture, do some research.
Last time I checked,
exactly. Tell him again.
From a youngster, yeah, that's quite an achievement to get called up already by the national team, which is still Brazil. It's still Brazil. And then the other guys
hype up their players.
Actually, let people talk.
And then the other guy is the defensive midfielder. So, but you know, it's difficult because with Chelsea, you never know who's going to play or who's not going to play. So you never know. But it's talent. You know, they're stockpiling talent as always. So we wait and see.
We do wait and see. There's a couple of other players I wanted to mention that have been linked to, or in fact made moves for, and bids have been put in. So Gittins at Dortmund is one of them, which looks like it'd be a good signing. However, goodness, how many wingers do they need at that club? And then Mike Maignan, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but the keeper at Milan, good player, good signing.
Get done.
And the striker.
They've only offered a small amount of money, I heard.
He's got 1 year left on his contract.
That makes sense.
They've also been heavily linked to that striker that we were linked to from Frankfurt. What's his name? Hugo.
Ekitike, yeah. Me and Mikey had a chat about whether or not it makes sense to be signing Delap and Ekitike. I don't think it does personally, but we'll see if that deal gets over the line because Frankfurt want a hell of a lot of money for him. I think was it 100 million or 80 million? euros.
I don't know. They're not getting what they're asking for. He's not
well,
that good.
I don't think he is that good, but apparently Frankfurt don't mess about. You either pay the money or you don't get him. Cameron Elder, Magic Mike is a great keeper.
He's a sick keeper, man.
Yeah, he'd be a big improvement for them.
Oh, yeah. They've had issues in that department. So, yeah, be a good signing for them.
A new commenter, Chris Hintonio. Just going back to Zubimendi and Sesko will join Arsenal. Good signings. I'm not sure about Zubimendi.
I don't know about Zubimendi. Don't get too comfortable.
Where'd you get the sauce, Chris? We need to know where you got that sauce.
No, but remember what I said. The sources say after international break, the deals will be done.
Yeah.
If we get beyond that point and they're not done, write him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's talks that we're not going to sign him till July, so he falls into the other financial window for them. So it's like, listen, man, just give us the player. Stop this nonsense.
Do you know what? Yeah, but I can see if they are certain on certain deals, I can see why they're massaging it in terms of our closeness to PSR and all that nonsense.
Yeah, I've been spending quite heavily in the last few transfer windows.
We're still supposed to be quite
spending heavily.
We're still supposed to be in a good financial position because the Champions League, we got a lot of money from that. The league, we got a lot of money as well. So income was increased significantly last season.
Going back to the comments, there's one in there from Mamtasef. Chelsea signings aren't needle movers. No. And it's not. It doesn't seem to be their model.
Wait. Needle movers for what exactly? They're coming from Europa. Like, what are we saying here? Because there's either progression in terms of incremental progression, or there's straight in. Okay, we expect them to win the league. Who's expecting them to win the league with any signings? I'm not,
but I guess I don't think if you've just scraped into top four, then your aim is to either consolidate or improve. And there was a point last season where they were looking like challenging. It didn't last very long, but they were looking like challenging. So you assume that they're trying to sign to do that for next season. But I don't know. Maybe you disagree.
I mean, Arsenal challenging didn't last for much longer after that, but still.
Well, in that
season. He's just getting these digs in.
But the thing is, I think the point is with Chelsea signings, they don't get into the team most likely. So, are they buying players that are better than what they already have, or are they just buying players for the future that they're going to loan out and try and make money on it? Like, because that's what you said about Dila, right? You said they were great signings because even if they don't work out, they'll make their money back. So they might be a great signing.
Wait. Just correct one point. I said the lap starts, by the way. You said they don't.
I don't see him starting.
I'm saying he starts. And even if he fails, they get their money back in a couple of years.
I don't see him starting. I don't see any of those signings starting, to be honest with you. They're not starting players. They're squad players at best.
Mike will start. Magic Mike will start.
Yeah, Mike Mannion definitely starts.
Yeah, Mike might, yeah.
Gittins would definitely start if they're getting him.
I'm not sure.
He's highly rated. Gittins, I've not seen too much of him, but he's highly rated.
I don't know why he's not talked about. It's good that he's not hyped up like most English players are, but he is the real deal from what I've seen. I think he's quality. I think he's up there with Nico Williams in terms of talent. I'm telling you, I've said it here. I think he's up there with talent.
Someone check what this guy's drinking, man.
So
Sancho struggled with the Premiership though, and he came from Dortmund as well. So it's not a given that Jamie Gittins comes over here and hits the ground running.
Jamie's got the pace.
Yeah, but that's the argument people could say for Wirtz as well. But the translation from Germany to the Prem is generally very good.
And also they got Gittins from here to start with, didn't they?
Yeah, he's an English guy.
He played in the English league.
Sancho was English as well.
Sancho's exactly the same.
True. But he didn't.
Jamie's got that pace to get him out of trouble, though, man.
Yeah,
fair.
He's rapid.
It does feel like a lot of their wingers going to be on trial. They've got so many options. So I wonder what the manager's going to do. He's going to have to start deciding who's actually the main man. or main men on both wings because I'm not quite convinced on who's going to be their winger come next
Who's
year.
on their
I don't
left?
know if
Who's
they
on their
got that
left?
many though, you know.
Yeah,
But
who's
they've
on their
got too
left?
many. What do you mean? They've got Noni, they've got Pedro Neto already. They've got, I don't know, Felix is probably roaming around somewhere.
That's
The disguise.
on the left side, they haven't got that much options.
Oh, it's left and right now you're doing.
Mudryk had a drug stand. Sterling's not wanted there. So that's two out.
Yeah, that's another guy is there.
So that's two down. There's not even no
Like I
point.
said, this Estavio is also a thingy as well. He's also a winger. It's Estavio he's a winger. So
they probably send him back out on loan, to be fair.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult to know who's actually being signed for the season, or if it's just one of those ones where they loan them out. I don't know. I generally don't know.
Delap and Mannion will be starting.
Yeah. Well, you keep saying they're starting. They're not going to tell Nicholas Jackson. Jackson has got a good relationship with Palmer.
He had 10 goals.
I know, but you don't have to convince me about Jackson, man. Nicholas Jackson ain't my guy, so
he's not gonna die on the hill.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying that some people, like, because of that relationship, it might be that he ends up playing longer than he expects. But I just feel like they've got a lot of wingers already. That's just how I feel. Like, he got Sancho still there, right? Or he's gone back. Okay.
No, they sent him back.
Oh yeah, sorry, that dude, that was the guy I was thinking about. The new kid, George.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, look at your face. That was playing around.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. He'll be on loan next season.
The guy looks like he's got something.
Yeah,
Jamie's never above that, man.
Don't forget your boy Mudryk, yeah, when he comes out from his ban.
Drugs ban.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
He really
dodged the bullet there, boy. I'm telling you that.
Bullet dodged on that one.
He saved 90 million.
What about your other boy, Nkunku? What's happening to Nkunku?
Oh yeah. Well, he's on the transfer list.
Yeah, he's definitely going.
He's done. He's done as well.
That's so many players, man. So many players.
They just run through these players.
But still, they're nowhere near the margins of PSR. What a joke.
Yeah, because they keep selling academy players. Well, why are you hating the game? The game is the game. They know how to play the game.
It's not just academy players they're selling.
I heard in Europe they're going to have to pay a fine. I heard in Europe they're going to have to pay a fine because Europe doesn't take into account their 7-year deals like the Premier League.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. But in terms of the PSR,
yeah, but actually, you said a fine.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So what?
Todd's got that, bro.
They just spent $1 billion.
I personally think they should be docked points. They should be docked points or kicked out of the Champions League.
It's not going to happen, though, is it? Let's be honest.
No.
Let's go to the team that we really fear. At least I fear, anyway. Forget all these jokes.
Man United, is that who we're talking about?
No, definitely.
Yeah, I'm worried about Man United.
Well, he's worried about it, but we're not going to cover relegation battle again.
Wow, gunshots. For those watching, please do remember to like and subscribe if you can. That would really help the channel. So now we move on to talk about Man City. And yeah, there's a few signings. They've been very busy. Almost forgotten how busy they were in January. But we move. Let's talk about some signings. So ait-nuri, 31 million agreed. Left back from Wolves. I don't know his first name. Reinders from Milan.
Johnny.
Oh, yes, of course I know his first name. Tijani Reinders, named after who? Uche?
Tijani Babangida. Who played for Ajax back in the day. Yeah.
How random. Tijani Reinders and Kerkez as well. So let's talk about Ryan ait-nuri first of all, left back. I think it's a great signing for them. They've not had a settled left back for a while now. They've been playing all their centre backs there. Looks like he's going back to the traditional way of playing with a fullback in the fullback position. There's also talk of the Newcastle guy coming in on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But
Livramento,
yeah. I'm not sure whether that's actually gonna bear fruit and whether Newcastle actually gonna play ball on that one. But ait-nuri, great signing. CT.
Yeah. you know what?
I've set him up. I've set him up like that, and you're just gonna say yeah.
No, you know me and left backs. You know I like my left back. This guy he's okay. He's good. He's decent. He's Premier League proven. But does he make Man City? Do you fear them now because they've got ait-nuri? He's just a standard. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. These signings, these set of signings don't really put fear into me, really. Because Reinders, he's got to fit into the Prem. The ball he's used to is probably not going to be the same. It's going to be a lot quicker. Cherky is just a park baller. So he's got to settle in. But let's see what else they do. Ait-nuri is okay for Man City. It probably brings them back to how they were playing a few seasons ago in terms of having proper fullbacks. But I've got to see more from them for me to be able to fear them. Like Uche said, he's scared of them. So not.
Don't speak for me.
You know, you said that. You just said that. You said the team you fear.
I said, let's talk about the team I used to fear. Yeah.
Okay,
now,
champions now. Yeah?
Nah, to be honest, I'm completely and utterly with CT. If the season was to start next week or whenever, and you're telling me this is what Man City are bringing to the table, I'm gassed. I am so happy.
This is the guy that said if they make 3 signings in January, they were going to be running down.
Man, it is what it is. But, things can change. But looking at what I'm seeing, they're trying to rebuild. And like CT said, there ain't no one there. I have to wait for them. It's not like certified players. I'm looking at this team, and next season, there's nowhere to be seen. Kevin De Bruyne is nowhere to see. He's not injured. He's not waiting to come back from injury. It's gone.
I think you guys are, you guys are really assessing this badly.
Yeah.
No. What's your take then? What's your take?
I agree with CT and Uche, by the way, but go on, Mikey.
Yeah. So from my perspective, I think they're filling their gaps of what they need to fill. You're forgetting that Rodri is going to be back after a pre-season.
Rodri, yes.
Wait, Mikey, wait. You don't know what version of Rodri.
Yeah, he might not be the same.
Just like we didn't know what version of VVD, and we saw what version of VVD is about. So let's just say he's going to be back. Okay?
I'm giving that. No problem.
Rodri's not about pace either. Rodri is not about pace.
And he's going to be better than any of the players they had in those.
No problem. I give you Rodri. Keep going. Rodri, bang. Top corner.
Ait-nuri is a baller. Someone say otherwise.
Still a left back. Carry on.
Still a left back. Who did they have left back last season?
I'm trying to see where the midfield, who's going to be damaging. I'm looking for the damages, the killers.
Yeah, I know you don't scare me, man.
So have you seen any threat from Mamouche?
Give me the damage. Is that a guy? Yeah, he's going to play next to Haaland. So
I guarantee you Mamouche will be the damager next season. Yes.
So is he going to play midfield or is he going to play next to Haaland?
He's playing wide coming in.
Right. Okay. So we got Mamouche on one side. Who's on the other side? Your boy Foden, yeah? Is he going to finally recover from his comatose state?
Because, listen, what you have to think is Foden was player of the season before last. If he rediscovers that form, and you're forgetting the last season that City won a league, De Bruyne was out for half the season.
That's fine. I've got no issue.
No, because you're placing a lot of value on De Bruyne.
Yeah, because I feel like psychologically just having someone there does something. But like you talked about,
the problem with
on Haaland, yeah. So then Rodri, who's partnering Rodri in midfield? So Rodri, Reinders, and who else? Well, Kovacic or what's his name?
No, it won't be. It will be an attacking player.
Oh, Silva.
Bernardo Silva's still there.
Still there. Okay. Well, like I said, honestly, you've named it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not scared of that.
Turkey could be playing off the right.
Who?
Turkey could be playing off the right.
Yeah, Turkey ain't ready for
Mamouche, Turkey, Haaland, Reinders, Rodri, Silva. Act like they won't be doing stuff. They would be doing stuff. Listen, Wes. They finished third, and they had Lewis playing most of the season. Unluckily for us, Pepper's seen the light, and he benched Lewis for this youth that was playing right back that isn't a right back. So he's changing things up. Gvardiol's going to go in at centre back with Diaz. Yep. Everything is going to be tightened up. They're going to be better, a lot better.
Definitely a lot better. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm talking about.
And remember, Haaland went missing for half of the season. So think of if they're there for the whole season, it's a problem. Trust me.
No, there's even a comment here, yeah, and this person got me spot on, right? This is me. This was me. I am a shookster. I am no longer a shookster. So you are spot on. I was and no longer the case. Simple as that. If you're telling me that this is what they're gonna unleash next year, I'm happy. Honestly, I'm not gonna if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm happy. I cannot be unhappy. How can I be unhappy with that nonsense? Reinders and
a lot in a few months. That's all I'm saying. Because pre the January transfer window,
it's like this.
Because I said they were going to topple Arsenal, but you know why? Because Arsenal
is moving all over the gap.
No, but it was about topping Arsenal, to second, not to come and battle us for the title. Like, call things right. We're talking about the title here now. This is about the title now.
I think City will be our biggest challengers next season anyway. I don't think City have ever bought like marquee signings. I think Haaland, like even when they bought him, he was like quite a good price. So I think they buy most of the players.
For those free signings, City are back now. Is that what people are saying?
No. What I'm saying is, I think City had a dodgy season last season. I'll be very surprised if that's repeated again next season. They're a strong team, and I think these signings, as Mikey said, they fill gaps. I think they're good signings. To be fair, I think my Algerian, North African brother, he's going to improve them. He's better than what they got at the moment, and he's good going forward. And he's proven in the Premiership. Turkey, I think he's a creative player, so you have to see how he does really. But I think they'll be there next season. I wouldn't say
they will be. I'm with you there. Okay. I'm just saying, being scared like how it used to be. Nah.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
You're going to be in for a rude awakening next season as well.
Who are you scared of, Danucci? No one, innit? What team?
Obviously, you guys. Sorry, of course. You got me.
Don't do that.
No, you got me. Like, obviously, I'm shook of you guys.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
Listen, no, this is the better position to be in, CT. He's not shook of anybody. He thinks Liverpool are going to run away with it.
No. Don't put words. This is what he's doing.
Smile.
I'm here. You can't talk for me.
Your face is glistening. You know there's no challengers.
I'm sorry. You can't talk for me. Relax. Thank you very much.
Are there challenges? Who challenges?
All right, wait, Uche. Wait. Okay. Simply Ace. Hello, everyone. Most players comes aside. I'm googling a lot. Not just you, Simply Ace. And then Uche, before you answer, Kibsy's got a question. Next year's top 4. Who are the challengers, Uche?
Well, right now, obviously Liverpool is going to be up there. Man City.
Where are they going to be? Are you going to commit to number 1 now? Yeah.
No, you can't do that this early. I like keeping my predictions.
This is what you do.
Hey, wait. Let's just do it. Let's just do it as this. We're not going to hold people to this. I know we like
to
do that.
Thank you. I like that.
He wanted that.
As of what we've seen today,
you're doing your job as a host.
Well done. Now. Go on, Uche.
Well done. You're doing your job as a host. Well done to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right. As it stands now, Liverpool 1, no question. Number 2, Manchester City. Number 3, Arsenal. Number 4, bro, if I'm taking a hazard guess, I ain't got a clue. But I'm gonna go with Aston Villa. That's it.
Villa. Well. You might have been reading Cameron's because Cameron agrees with you that
no chance.
No way.
CT, you can go next. Top 4.
Top 4? Any order or the orders? What, the same way you did it? I'm gonna go Arsenal 1, yeah. Man City 2.
Wow.
This guy. Stop talking, CT. You're next.
Keep going.
Let me go. Liverpool 3 and then Chelsea 4th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. No credibility with that one,
man. He's gonna have his work cut out now. He's got to work for that title now, mate. No microwave meal deals.
You're gonna go Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Newcastle.
Yep.
Newcastle ain't.
And then Mikey, what's yours?
Pre-transfer window. So
as it stands now.
As of today,
we say Liverpool
No, right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea.
There you go. That's it. Wasn't that difficult, lads?
After the transfer window, we'll do it again.
Yeah, of course we will. No. That's what we said. We needed the host to do it properly before people start quoting, saying nonsense.
No.
Looking at you, Mikey.
You refused to say any challenges. But
no, you're definitely challenging.
We got it out of you. You said Liverpool number 1, no doubt. That means there's no challenges.
No.
So we're good with that. It's fine.
No.
There's an audit.
No. I'm just saying, honestly, you guys have known my opinion on this.
Liverpool, City,
always
Arsenal,
been
Villa.
worried about. But this current City setup, to me, is like time for scratch. We take it all day.
You guys that said Villa, why?
I say Villa because I rate the manager, and I think he could get back Rashford. Maybe
Rashford's not going to go there.
Asensio. I don't know. I'm just saying. You're saying right now, isn't it? And he could get in this Asensio. I think they just look good. They've looked good, and they can take it to the next level. But it's a guess. It's not. I'm not basing on.
Where did they finish this year?
I think it was six, right?
Yeah, they got Europa.
Why are they going to go to fourth?
Yeah, but they're not fine. They're not many points behind. You're making out like they were far, but they were not far off, man.
We don't need him. We don't need him. We've got the best left back in the league at the moment.
Oh, here we go. You set him up for that. Just wanted him to say that.
We don't need him, man.
Like you might as well have CT the AI with that answer all the time.
Hey, you know why he's asking? CT, you said you wanted another left back.
Not him.
Exactly. Manchester City signings, they'll be conceding more goals. Houdini. All City have done is increase the bench players, in my opinion. Yeah,
I don't rate the signs.
I don't rate the signings either.
Wait. I don't like baseless comments. Ait-Nuri is going to be starting. Yeah, so does Randers will start as well.
Do you rate him defensively?
He might be rotating with Savio, Doku, and those periphery players, but those two are going to start.
Ait-Nuri defensively ain't all that.
But what's this?
Why do you keep saying this?
Because we're leaking goals.
You keep coming up with these real type things, where you guys are obsessed with defending.
That's
what a fullback does. Not everyone.
That's not true. That's just not true.
The best teams have the ball a lot.
You have the ball a lot, and they use the ball.
Ait-Nuri is excellent on the ball.
Like, I don't understand. You guys are obsessed with this thing. Now and again, you play a top four side, and you
want
have
a defender to defend sometimes.
No,
that's
not.
You know what shocks
me? CT, you know what shocks me? You go to live games more than me, and that other the fake host, also goes to live games.
I'm a fake. I'm literally hosting.
I'll tell you why you're fake, because you guys annoy me with this stuff. You watch the games, and I don't know what happens to you when you guys are watching the game live. Your fullbacks are practically always in the other half.
Yeah.
You are always attacking.
Yeah, of course.
They also need to defend as well.
No, they don't.
When they're up against good, crazy wingers, what happens then?
Times, which is like sometimes at home, Liverpool, I can tell you now, Liverpool at home at most play 3 or 4 teams max that they have to defend at home. Max.
Well,
so that means
Champions League as well.
No, forget it. We're talking about the league. Relax. Stop changing this stuff. We're talking about the league here. Therefore, you don't need.
You've already got 4 minutes left.
Okay.
Come on.
No worries.
We've got 4 minutes
You know what? I'm not dissing the sign.
Listen, let me just say, Ait-Nuri, in terms of their playing style, is perfect because he can overlap outside and allow a left winger to cut in. Like it's perfect for City. Micah Johnson just said what I said.
Did you read that before?
There we go. No, I didn't even read it.
He didn't.
I was waiting. Micah is new, right?
But that is exactly what I think. City will be dangerous down that side. And then you'll have Guardiola as left centre back. It strengthened the defensive line. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Who did they have left back? Listen, who did they have left back? Guardiola.
Yeah.
He wasn't good at left back.
He was banging goals last season, though.
But yours is defensively. Don't tell me about the goals he's banging.
Why are you doing this, Mikey? Michael Johnson, you're new here. Yes, welcome. And please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Big up yourself, Michael Johnson. Right, we're going to end it there because in 3 minutes is the Nations League final.
Are we?
We were, Mikey, but we're gonna have to move that till next week. We're going to carry on talking about transfers all summer anyway because it's not going to stop.
No, talk about this guy quickly. He loves it. Mikey wants this topic, so let's give it to him. Go on, take it away.
I'm concerned about United signings. You know why I'm concerned? Because I wanted all of these players for Arsenal. Like, if they're signing all the players that I wanted for Arsenal, I've got to be concerned, no?
Yeah, fair.
And this is just the beginning. They've got Cunha, and Buemo has agreed to go there. They just need to put the money down.
Top
And
heavy,
Gyökeres,
bro.
if we don't sign Gyökeres, listen, Cunha and Mbeumo behind Gyökeres.
Top heavy, man.
That sounds like a problem to me.
Top heavy.
But
Their midfield is
let's
trash.
see. We'll see. Amorim, obviously, he's looked trash last season. And so we have to hope that he's trash next season.
I just want to say,
and he's looked very one-dimensional.
Mikey's perfect for Sky Sports hype job. When we now watch yet another Man United team on Sunday, when you know those dead Sundays there, when they start digging up these guys until the referee blows the whistle and say, "Let's actually play ball." Yeah, and they now 2-0 down again. This time to who got promoted? Was it Sunderland or something? Man,
if he's playing these three up top, Mikey, he can't play the formation he's playing.
That's a
play 3-4-3.
He don't change. He don't change his formation.
Maybe.
So
that front three has zero. Micah, you've lost me. Zero. Listen, Micah. Gyökeres has 100 goals over the last 2 seasons. And
but he's talking creativity, not goals, Mike. Creativity.
Can you stop? Gyökeres has 100 goals over the last 2 seasons. Don't. If you talk over me, it doesn't come across well. 100 goals over the last 2 seasons and a load of assists. Cunha transitioning with the ball is superb. And Mbeumo, we saw at Brentford with his link up with Wissa. The creativity is there. And I don't support these guys. I hate them.
And just a reminder, Mikey, they lost 18 Premier League games last season. So, yeah, I'm not too worried. Right then, let's leave it there. Great show tonight. Thanks for all the newcomers. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and do like this video. We will be back online live next Sunday from 8 o'clock. So do look out for us then. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Peace out.